All right, so I'll put it like this. I did not really like working at Pick and Save. This one exactly. The company is no problem with the company. I had no problem with them because they had benefits, they had, retirement, 401k. But this particular job, this particular location, I really felt like I should have known where I was because I didn't know where I was. I just saw somewhere hiring. I took the job and I just was like, I want to make this work out. I'm a person like them. I work like everybody else. I pay my taxes. We're all Americans, right? Not really. I remember on my first day meeting, he was like my I guess a supervisor, if you call him that. He was supposed to, monitor my work, see how I was doing. The first day I met this guy, he shook my hand and he smiled at me. His smile was just very creepy. He smiled like he just said, "Who the fuck is this nigger? What is he doing here?" I'm not saying he said that, but his smile gave that kind of vibe to me. Because this is where I'm at last year. Last year, I'm at that, I have that, we're all Americans, we're all people. It doesn't matter what's on the outside, it's the inside, the person's character. I had that bullshit ideology going on. I'm not gonna lie, I had that going on last year. And I learned that it's not real. People identify with their race. That's fine. I can move on and accept it for what it is. But the first day I met him, he just shook my hand and he smiled at me in a way where it was like, "What are you doing here, man? You're not a resident here." And I'm like, "I know, but I want to just make money and get the same things out of life as you. Is that a problem?" And there we go. Let me break it down like this. I work with two women and this guy. And I wanted trust me, when I say this, I really wanted the job to work out. I really wanted it to work out in my favor because, I thought I was in a better environment than Milwaukee. Like I said, I could have stayed in Milwaukee. Here's the difference about Milwaukee and this place I'm talking about. See, Milwaukee, they shitted on me because this is the thing. You saw how big my hair was in my first video I did on here. That's how it looked. The thing about me is, I'm not the conventional black person to a lot of black people. I'm black. I've been told. I know for a fact now I'm black after all the shit I've been through. I know I'm black, but I'm saying I don't really fit the conventional black person. It's not that I'm saying this. This is what I get from other black people. But, it's funny that my hair was a problem to them. The color of my skin was a problem to them. The fact that I don't have gang ties or I don't have kids, that was a problem to them. That whole light skin, dark skin shit. It was just making me like, it just was bringing back memories. And I said, I gotta get out of here because these are not my kind of people. Because here's the thing. You could share skin color with somebody. That's a quality you share, but doesn't mean they are just like you, But they were not respectful of me whatsoever. They were not respectful at all. That's the thing why I left, because they did not respect me genuinely. When I parked my car, I told you this one time in one video, I parked my car somewhere because I didn't want to pay for parking in Milwaukee. I told the dude that, is it okay I parked on 5th Street? And he just laughed. He said, "You parked on 5th Street? You better move your car, man." And I'm like, "Dude, why didn't you tell me?" Well, I found out that it wasn't a bad area, but he was basically lying, trying to make it like it was a bad area. And it was just like, dude, if we are so-called brothers and we are, all one people, why would you make light of me parking somewhere and I don't know where I'm at? It's like, if you came to my city, I would tell you out of genuine care, genuine concern, hey, don't go in this part. Don't go here. Don't park your car here. I would tell you where and where not to go. But it's pretty clear it's no real unity in the black community unless it's white people around. Unless it's too many white people around, that's the only time it's real unity, because you don't want to put on a show for whites, and I understand. But back to the dude. I work with two women and a guy. This one lady, she was like 60. Other lady, she was like almost 40, I think. And dude, he was working there since like the 70s. Now, let me say this. It was very clear, because understand where my mindset was. It was very clear that they didn't really want me working with them. That was just, they say how Milwaukee is racist and it's a segregated city. Had I known that, I would have never went there and got a job there, because it's a little cringy thinking about it now. But I would have never went there if I'd known the history of Milwaukee. But looking back, they never really wanted me working there, because this is me. I don't like to say the word racism. I don't like that word. I don't like the word rice. I don't like the word white supremacy, because no one has supremacy over me. And I don't like to think that someone can have power where they can be racist over me. But to be fair, I don't believe that they respected me as a fellow tax-paying American like them. That's why I say we're all not American, because their definition of American is not me when they think about American. They, the women were doing a lot of things behind my back. A lot of gossiping, a lot of rumors. I'm pretty sure they were telling managers about me, giving bad, reports. And when that happened, I was just like, this is not going to work out, because no matter how hard I try, it's going to just look bad regardless. And that's the first time that I could say that, I've actually, I don't want to call it discrimination, but it was just very clear that they didn't want me working in the same